Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Corey, better known as the C-Man, and I want to welcome you to another edition of the C-Man's Cinema. Sit down. It's early for me. I'm becoming an early morning person. And you might go, C-Man, what are you up early recording for? Yeah, I know I've been doing a good job. I've been staying up to date pretty much with most of my 2023 stuff. We just got our reaction reviews up for The Last of Us, episode 1. You can see those right up there. But yeah, no, I'm up early this morning because there's a trailer that's coming probably somewhere between 9 and noon on the Eastern Standard Time world. On the East Coast Eastern Standard Time. Jeez Louise, this is not a good start for my day. But there's a trailer coming that I'm very excited to watch, and I want to get up on time, but I need to watch a teaser trailer first that I haven't seen. And this franchise got reinvigorated with the last one. The new cast is really fun, and the people at the helm are guys that I trust with this material, and I'm stoked to see what we get. So what am I talking about? Why don't you pull up a chair, take a seat? We are getting ready to take a watch of the teaser trailer for Scream 6. I have not seen any video content outside of like Jenna Ortega crawling on a subway car. I know that the movie is going to take place in New York City, which is really freaking cool. But I've avoided everything outside of the movie poster. The subway map that looks like Ghostface, genius. And that's what I'm talking about when I talk about like the people that are at the helm and in front on the creative side. Matt Bettinelli, Olpin, and Tyler Gillett. These are two guys that after the first outing, you're like, yeah, we can trust these guys because they, I think, are one of the situations where this can break two ways, right? Like it can be a good thing or a bad thing. These guys happens to be a good thing, but like they're fans first. They respect the material, they honor the material. And look, I'm not like a crazy like, oh my gosh, just feed me sequels and reboots. However, specifically in the realm of horror and with your main slasher guys, I'm always here for a requel attempt or a reboot of some kind. If you do several things, right? Like honor and respect the material, enhance where the story and the characters were going, and, you know, bring something fresh to the table. Like, yes, the slasher has very typical rules. However, you can play with slashers in different ways. Perfect example. And it just got renewed for a sequel. A 2.0 is coming for Megan. And like you look at that slasher, and that's a slasher that like deals with grief and loss, and is also a slasher and a comedy all at the same time. And just hearing that got released or greenlit for a sequel coming 2025, I believe. There's another little slasher reboot that's going on the TV side for Universal with Chucky that's been fantastic. And that and Scream. I mean that what Bettinelli, Olpin, and Gillett did in that first Scream. I mean that movie's at almost like it's right there with the first. Like it's the best since the original. And when you can keep the content and the quality high, I'm here for these things. And with Megan getting a 2.0 and this Chucky franchise out there, I think we are now on a path to Chucky v. Megan. Like, if you're Universal, you've got Chucky back on the rise, Megan is red hot, and if the sequel hits the way the first one did, like, I just think you lean into the Alien v. Predator, Jason v. Freddy. Like, get me a Chucky v. Megan movie. I'm here for it. But I digress, man. We're talking about a different horror requel. And yeah, Scream was great. And putting our characters in New York City, putting Ghostface in New York City is super exciting. And like I said, with Bettinelli, Olpin, and Gillett, you got two guys that you know you can trust and that I don't think are going to steer this franchise in the wrong direction. And then when you look at the cast, that's the thing that really like excites you. Because Neve Campbell got into some, I believe, contract disputes and like negotiations didn't work out, so she's not in this movie, which will be weird. The first non-Sidney Prescott film in the Sidney Prescott franchise. But the reason I'm okay with it is we know that Sidney has a family, and if they're in New York, like there's no reason for Sidney to be there. So that's fine, and the new cast is so good, I want to spend all the time I can with them, specifically with Jenna Ortega, who was technically the first victim in the last movie, so she wasn't in it as much as hopefully she'll be here. I'm very excited to see her like join in more on the fun of this franchise. I think she's easily the most talented of the group. Melissa Barrera, who's playing her sister, really, really strong connection between the two, and she was the lead last movie and really carried the and she'll be the lead here. Like she's our new front, right? And I think she did an excellent job as Sam, and is someone that you can trust to kind of lead the franchise. I'll just be excited to see Jenna Ortega with her more. And then you have another pair of siblings, twins, I believe, in Mason Gooding and Jasmine Savoy Brown, that were so good in the first one. Again, Mason Gooding is someone else I want more screen time for. But those two were so good. You're like, this cast is so interesting. I want to see them. And then as long as you got one of the OGs floating around still, like I think that's a necessary bit. And Courtney Cox's Gail Weathers will be here. The question is will she survive? We know Officer Dewey, spoilers, didn't make it out of the last one. He was the first of the original 3 to go down. So we'll see if Courtney Cox is next. And then with that set up, maybe would someone be daring enough to try to take down Sidney Prescott in a Scream 7? I don't know. The other thing I'm excited for, too, is Hayden Panettiere's Kirby Reed is back. I can't wait to see where that goes. And, yeah, I must shut up because I've been talking for a while. We got a 1-minute trailer to watch so that we can watch the full trailer when it comes out. So get that up for you guys. Let's waste no more time and dive into the official teaser trailer for Scream 6. I love that, dude. Take the M and make it a 6 on the backside. That's great. New York City, baby. Halloween, New York, and a city of millions. Easy for someone to blend in this crowd. Oh, there's Jenna. Oh, and there's a lot of Ghostfaces. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, all 4 of them are there. No. Here she scream. Oh, this is... Oh, man. This is already so much fun. Oh, no. Is Jasmine Savoy Brown about to be what Jenna Ortega was last movie? I hope. Oh, she's so good. Now I'm really excited for this official trailer. I need some kind of confirmation that like that was not a kill. It kind of felt like one. They certainly made the stabby noise. But like, how do you get her separated from the rest of the, like, there's a good piece of that that's missing, right? But that alone, I understand why people got super psyched when the teaser came out, because it doesn't really give you too much. And I'm not kind of surprised that we're getting like an official trailer so soon. I think it was only a month ago that this one came out. I didn't think I was that far behind on these things. But what you can play with in New York is a lot of fun. And we've seen some of the other horror, bigs go there, right? Jason went to New York once. And I think the idea of Ghostface going to New York during, it would assume would be Halloween. People in masks, really easy for a Ghostface killer to blend into the background. But yeah, I like this is a perfect teaser, right? It gives you one single moment, could very well be middle of the movie, could be the beginning of the movie, and it doesn't really give away too much. We don't know what the outcome is for Jasmine Savoy Brown's character, and even if she is stabbed, she might survive because Jenna Ortega did. So maybe that's the thing, right, with this franchise. Like maybe the new piece of it is that one of our mains is going to get stabbed and just not die. Or she doesn't get stabbed at all, right? It could be a complete misdirect. But it shows off what'll be fun about playing in New York City. It's a city of millions. So many people, especially if you're in and around Times Square, so easy to blend in. Specifically if it's Halloween and there are people dressing up like Ghostface like during Halloween. So that in and of itself is great. The things that the city brings besides the amount of people, obviously locations. I want to see some Times Square stuff in this official trailer, but riding the subway. And the fact that New York City people probably would not notice if something like this was going on. Like, if he's really getting a killing right now, I could buy a subway card not picking up on that, because everybody very focused usually here. But like, you just, there's like, when Comic-Con comes around and you're walking through the parts of the city that Comic-Con doesn't touch. I mean, I was walking around as Batman, Thor, Doctor Strange. Nobody blinked an eye, and that's one of the things that they'll be able to play with here with Ghostface, and it'll be fun to see how that all goes down. And then the thing I want really for the official trailer to give me is, why are the four in New York, and why is Gail there, right? Like, that's one of the things too, where, like I said, Neb's got a family. She doesn't live anywhere near New York. There'd be no reason for her to be there. Another reason I can be completely okay with her not in this movie. Why is Gail there? Could be news related, obviously. Maybe she's on another book tour. So that'll be fun to see with the official trailer. But for a teaser, yeah, I'm still psyched. I'm still here for this franchise, and I can't wait to see what's next. So I'm gonna shut up, man, because this is just the tease. We're getting the real deal in just a little bit. But now I want to know what you're thinking. How excited are you for Scream 6? Are you a fan of the franchise? Was the most recent Scream your introduction to the franchise? Another reason I like the fact that they went with Scream for the last movie, similar to how Halloween did Halloween. It becomes an endpoint for new audiences. And then you can go back, or you can just keep going forward, right? So where did you land? Where are you in the world of Scream? Did you like or love or not like or hate the last one? I don't think there'll be too much hate. The movie did pretty well, and obviously well received. So I'm just pumped to know what you guys are thinking. So take all of your thoughts, good, bad, or indifferent, on Scream 6's teaser trailer. Put them down below in the comment section. Look forward to talking to you down there. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're new, you want to come hang out with the C-Man as we approach March and Scream 6, or you want to be here for my Last of Us coverage, or anything else that we got going on over here on the Cinema Sit Down, you haven't yet, and you just want to show a little love and support, well, hey, come join C-Maniac Nation. You can do all those things simply jumping over there, hitting that subscribe button, hit that little bell if you want those alerts. And until next time, for the C-Man's Cinema Sit Down, I've been the C-Man. I'm signing off. Peace. Oh, you guys are still here. You snuck up on me. You must be looking for more of this guy. Well, I got two video options for you, man. Right up here and right over here. And if you want all those C-Man goodies, well, hey, come join the squad right on over there, and I'll catch you on the next one.